Don't say it. Obi-Toby. Oh, hey, look, it's R2D2. Dumbass. You suck. Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another retro toy review, and this time we're taking a look at an old Toybiz figure. It's the Uncanny X-Men Weapon X, or Wolverine, whatever you want to call him. Now, I picked this figure up at my local flea market, the Emporium 31, and I'd seen the figure come through a couple different booths on occasion, and I passed it, and I saw it, and it was like $3, so it was a little cheaper than what they were in the past, and I figured, hey, why not? We don't have a good Weapon X figure, really. And it'd be nice to get a Marvel Legends of this guy. Maybe we will with a retool of that Wolverine. But anyway, yeah, this guy looked pretty cool, and I figured, why not? So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. Alright, so here we have the Uncanny X-Men Weapon X in package, and it's looking pretty cool. It's actually in really decent shape for the age. It is, of course, from Toybiz, and is thus a smaller scale than the Marvel Legends we currently have. It's got a really cool logo at the top, says Uncanny X-Men and Weapon X. There is a trading card that's Archangel, and I think this is from the old 90s trading card series, which I still have laying around somewhere, actually. It's got some really cool comic book artwork of Weapon X there. If you don't know the Weapon X, what rock have you been living under? And you apparently didn't see X-Men Age of Apocalypse, because Weapon X kind of makes an appearance there with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but it's a little different and doesn't have as big of a helmet on his head that he does classically from the comics. But it was cool to see, nonetheless. So yeah, there he is, looking all kinds of cool. It's even got the original Walmart price tag on it for $4.95 back in the day, which, yeah, this is probably, would be, well, a Marvel Legend figure would be $20 today, so kind of interesting to see that. So take a look at the artwork here. Very cool, liking that. Uncanny X-Men Weapon X! Yeah, it's got, hey, got a trading card. So here's the artwork. Love that art. Very cool. It's got the Wolverine logo down there. There he is, looking all kinds of neat. And you can see the trading card in the background there. Yeah, liking it. It's got the old Toybiz logo right there. And here is the back of the packaging. And it has a slew of different figures that you can collect. I loved that back in the day. Now it seems like it's mostly words and warnings and all different languages and all kinds of crap. And this is what I want, damn it. I want pictures of the other toys. But alas, it is the world we live in. The first one's got some Spider-Man figures up here. There's Punisher in there, Hulk, Venom. Looks like there's a Wolverine. A Cyclops figure. Got the X-Force, which is very cool. This is the X-Force that I remember in the 90s, which is very cool. I wouldn't mind having that entire line, actually. We're getting a Shatterstar in an upcoming Marvel Legends, which is cool. I really like that version of Cable, but it is what it is. And then we got the X-Men stuff down here, looking pretty cool. And then more X-Men stuff. Looking pretty neat. Definitely very cool. It says, collect the entire line of Marvel action figures new from Toybiz. And there's the Techno Battle helmet down there. What to do with it. It's got this really long looking write-up, which is very, very cool. So just kind of take a closer look. First up, here's the write-up. If you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. So there's part 1, and then part 2. So if you want to pause and read that stuff, you can. And then here are all the other figures. It's advertising, which is very, very cool. I am liking this. The 90s. I miss you. Very neat, very fun. Definitely digging them. Yeah. So yeah. And then, of course, you got the Techno Battle helmet, which kind of controlled him, really, and turned him into the Weapon X. So the military, the evil Canadian military, or was it U.S.? I don't know. But I know it was in Canada, so they could use him as a weapon. Weapon X. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Weapon X out of box. Oh no, you're going to open a vintage figure. Yes, I am. And let's see what we think. All right, so let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open here. And, wait. Smells like the 90s. So here we have Weapon X out of the package, and it is 90s gloriousness. It's a very basic figure, but I mean, it's very iconic. This is one of the incarnations of Wolverine that I've always loved from the comics. I am definitely digging this figure a lot. I wish we get a Marvel Legends of this guy. I think that would be phenomenal. It'd be a lot of fun. You could do some custom work, and I'll talk about that here in a little bit to make your own, I suppose, especially if you have this figure here. All right, but first up, I want to take a look at the trading card he comes with. This is the trading card set that came out in the 90s. I've got this entire set somewhere, actually. We get Archangel, superheroes. It's got the X logo. Here's the back, and the only difference between this card and the ones that I collected from back in the day in the comic book store, it's got a Toybiz stamp right there on the little write-up, which is kind of interesting. So just kind of a close-up here. If you want to pause and read this stuff, you can. So yeah, there's that. There are his stats. Very cool. Here's a little write-up and an extra fact on Archangel. So yeah, that's pretty darn neat. Kind of makes me wish they would start including trading cards in with Marvel Legends nowadays. I think that'd be kind of fun and get some backstory on the character and different incarnations and what a particular incarnation that figure is supposed to represent. Alright, so now articulation and the accessories on this guy. Okay, so here's the helmet. It sits on his head. It does come off so you can see Wolverine down there. That looks like the same head sculpt of the Age of Apocalypse Wolverine to me, or very, very similar. He's got all the circuitry on him, which is pretty cool. The helmet, this is what I love. I love this helmet. Now, unfortunately, it's got these bars in here, and it will not fit over a Marvel Legends head. But if you take a knife and maybe cut that out, or just kind of saw that out there somehow, or sand it out, you could probably get that to fit over a Marvel Legends head pretty decent to do a custom work. The belt does come off, and I'm going to take the belt off for articulation display, and so we'll take this off. All this stuff comes off of him like thus. And this will fit over a Marvel Legends body. You may not be able to get both of these to strap on there, but you can get it to fit pretty well if you're interested in doing a custom with it. Now, as far as articulation goes, it's very 90s. Not much going on. His head moves left and right. There is no articulation in the waist. His arm, it goes up. It goes back all the way around. That's pretty much it. And then he has a single jointed elbow. Nothing at the wrists. His leg goes up that far. It goes that far back. There is a single jointed knee, and that's it. That's Wolverine. That's all he's got. That's as much articulation as you're going to get out of this mighty mutant. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, again, the whole reason I love this figure is for that helmet. I mean, it looks like the helmet that we got on Weapon X in the 90s. I love the blue paint. I like the silver applications, I like the green wires that come out. I love all the paint apps and the sculpted detailed little wires all over his body. I think that looks really, really cool. The little brown stripes for his harness look good. And it's sculpted pretty well. I mean, joint-wise, it's not too great, but in this mode, I really, really do appreciate it. It looks way better than that Wolverine face that's underneath, but hey, if you want Weapon X, you gotta have this helmet. So taking a look at Wolverine's ass, So taking a look at Hugh Jackman's ass, the middle of the figure, Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. The claws are a bit much, but hey, it was the 90s. You couldn't get them as nice as they are today. I love the harness and the belt. All the wires, his little red shorts look good. Again, it's a pretty decent representation of what we got in the comics. I just wish that we would get a Marvel Legends version of this guy at some point. Make it a Walgreens exclusive, for goodness sake. So taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, all the electronics kind of keep going down, the wires on his legs. He's barefoot, which is exactly the way he was in the comics. The joints, again, not so great, but it was a 90s toy. And overall, I think they did a pretty good job. We got the wires that come around the back of the legs there. It's just all around a fun little figure. For comparison, here we have Weapon X with the Marvel Legends Wolverine, probably my favorite Wolverine figure ever right here, and the Generation X Jubilee, which I reviewed, I think it was on the 4th of July, actually. If you want to check this out, I'll actually add a card to that. It's a good retro video. And, it's there. It's from the 90s. It's better than the Jubilee figure, I think, primarily because it hides that horrible face sculpt with that really cool looking helmet, and he's not that much shorter than Wolverine. Wolverine's supposed to be short. He's a little too short, but not too terribly bad. Again, having these two figures side by side, it's really making me think about doing a custom of a Marvel Legends version of this guy, so I may have to seek out another Wolverine for the claws, and then find some kind of figure that I can use as a body. So it's going to have to be a half buck naked figure. And so that may be a custom I do this summer. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you'd like to see that custom, leave a comment down below. So is the old Toybiz Weapon X from the 90s something that you want in your Marvel collection or Wolverine collection? Well, unless you're a completist, this could be a pass. A lot of people don't like those older toys, but if you're my age or just a little younger, you remember these figures. I personally think it's a really good representation still to this day of Weapon X, minus, the articulation. But it will look good up on my X-Men shelf in the background, with some better figures in the front. It's that helmet and the harness that what does it for me. And I may do a custom. I don't know. If you can find this thing cheap, like $5 or less in good shape, absolutely pick it up for sure. Especially if you're a customizer. I think you could use the harness for a really cool custom. If you like the 90s figures, you're going to love this. If you are a Wolverine completist, this is definitely something that you have to have in your collection, because Weapon X is probably the coolest incarnation, in my opinion, of the Wolverine character. And we even got to see it a little bit in, Age of Apocalypse, but X-Men Apocalypse here this past summer. So there he is, the old Toybiz Weapon X. Hey guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.